All right, this is David from Podcast.tv here in Los Angeles in Leimert Park at Kaos Network.
Kaos Network.
Tell them who I'm with.
Pterodactyl Jones, Noa James
Curtiss King.
How was the show tonight, guys?
It was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It was beautiful. It was very energetic. It was fun. This is like our home away from home.
Yeah, could you guys represent California? You would say you represent the Inland Empire, right?
California, Inland Empire.
I'm originally from Carson.
So,
Yeah.
SoCal.
Well, Curtis, you were born in Bellflower, right?
It's like Nardwar interview. He did that. Yes, I was born.
Curdwar, right? What's it called?
Curdwar.
All right. And then Noa James, out of nowhere, you can say,
Southside, Jamaica, Queens.
yeah.
154th. Like, we're transplants in the IE. It's crazy how going there makes a difference in our music. It made me. I was there since high school. Like, I went to high school with Fame Kills, and that shit was amazing.
I think that's why music is so bipolar, because we come from different regions and we go to a different region that's a melting pot of a whole bunch of regions. And with the regions, you're gonna have different styles of music, different speeds of music, and I think that's why, like, we're such a, for lack of a better term, clusterfuck.
Yeah.
Our bipolar palettes is what we kind of satisfy.
I think that's what we have in common. Like, I think we're bipolar. I think we're crazy.
What your hook say? She listen to Wu-Tang and 2 Chainz?
Yeah, man. Wu-Tang and 2 Chainz.
That's it in a nutshell.
All right, Curtis, growing up in Carson, you thought of the IE as, I think you compared it to that commercial.
Stater Brothers.
Yeah, the Stater Brothers commercial.
You did some research. Yes, I used to think that when they said the names Riverside and Rialto and stuff like that, I was like, oh, you mean like the Heartland, the Stater Brothers? And I see commercials, it was nothing but fields and cows and stuff. And so when my mom said, we moving to the Inland Empire, I said, no, like Home Alone, because I didn't know what was out there.
You know what?
And I got out there.
On tour, that's how we described it when we got to the Midwest. Yeah. And like, the Inland Empire, what's that? And I'm like, 45 minutes from the city, east of LA. I said, you know what? They call us the Heartland. You know what I mean? They call us the Inland. They like, oh, all right, kind of what the Midwest is, the Heartland. It's the, you know.
Even in hip hop terms, I compare it to, I always say, back when the East Coast and West Coast had beef, like the emergence of the South is the same thing as the emergence of like the DIY culture in the IE. And that's just not music, that's clothing brands, that's, you know, singers, that's all kind of different, just DIY businesses that just wanna emerge. And even though we're not in a hot market all over, we still emerge and we still make our imprint. Our imprint is everywhere.
When you came, Noah, from New York, you came to Pasadena, did you have like the same idea of the Inland Empire as Curtis, or?
No, I just was like, wherever it's safe. Like, wherever it's cool and it's cheap, you know what I mean? I went from Pasadena to San Bernardino to Adelanto. Oof. You know what I mean? So it went like cool, cheap, then it went like shit. 7-bedroom house for under 200,000? Yeah, way better. Yeah. And I got all my family. Is like, it was different. It really didn't matter where I was at. I think I wasn't in music like when I got settled out here. I wasn't into it like that. It was just about survival at that time. So IE became a safe haven for me. You know what I mean? I didn't have parents, so I found that void through Dirty Birdie or the homie Jay Neal or DJ Gabriel or shit, homie BB, anyone, the homie Baby D. They always filled that void that I needed that I had nowhere else. So IE became that. It was like, yeah, it felt good.
And Curtis, you said you're like 2 rappers that inspire you are Tupac and Andre 3000. Those are still, anyone you can add to that list now, or?
Tupac, Andre 3000, oddly enough, Busta Rhymes, E40. Talking about your blues singers.
Shit, mine are like BB King and Bobby Blue Blood, and
those are MCs too.
Yeah, Barry White, Bearded, Marvin Gaye. People think Biggie was my favorite. You know what Biggie taught me? Biggie taught me that I can be fat and I can do whatever the fuck I want. You can appeal to women. You can do this. Biggie just pretty shattered the boundary that big rappers had. That's what I love Biggie. Then, but my favorite rapper like Rakim, Royce the 5'9", shit like that.
You,
Then
you said you listened to a lot of Royce the 5'9".
acapellas. Then I like Gwen Stefani. She's dope. Like,
Acapellas?
nah, she probably sound dope acapella.
No doubt.
So it's like now I'm just in every genre listening to everything. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's different now how I look at music and how my favorites are.
Yeah, that's kind of what brought Pterodactyl Jones. We're in a really interesting spot right now, to where we were already we're already like preaching no rules and pushing boundaries. But now it's like you put us both together, people expect us to they expect us to in our world shatter that. They expect us the unexpected. That being said, we can pretty much do whatever we want to do. Because the thing about it, when you think about a song that you really love, it's that song that you don't even think twice about. You get up in the morning and you brushing your teeth and you just humming it to yourself. Like, that shit is so dope. To me, that's the equivalent. When you make a hook for everybody, it's equivalent to like the Foreman grills. Everybody has one in their house. You know what I mean? And I think that mass production of things connects everybody. That's in pretty much every damn house.
Yeah, that's crazy how we learned that shit on tour, like the hooks, like the performance, like this is for the people that want to listen. But man, at the shows, we want them to feel this shit. So we get in a way where these hooks or even lyrics is written, like I want you to feel this.
He wrote them in his kitchen. I was walking around. He looked at me like, you keep walking around. I purposely got up and walked around with these hooks to see if I can perform them. You can write a damn Shakespeare masterpiece sitting down, but you have to actually project that and breathe. It's a whole other experience.
When Murs took you on tour for the Road to Pay Dues, I'm not sure what year.
2013.
2013. Was that the first time you guys actually got some dates outside and around the country?
I mean, no, you got us some.
We got the Common Ground tour.
Yeah, we did Common Ground tour. We did a tour right before
Humble
Power tour.
Yeah.
Like we was already doing it. This is like our first national everywhere.
2 months away from home.
East Coast everywhere. You know what I mean? Like it was fucking 50 shows. It was. We only had 1 day off every week. Six shows in a row.
To do laundry, and it was 7 of us. To do laundry, to get something to eat for the week, to call home, to even find Wi-Fi, to find charger outlets. 7 hours in.
He's making beats. I'm booking Common Ground.
In the van, losing the power supply in the van, about to run the battery down. But it's like we had to, we didn't have nothing. Like we had to make money from every stop. Every stop. Imagine going into a city you've never been in and having 15 minutes split between the both of us. And you have to make such an impact that somebody says, damn, I want to buy their CD. But we need that. If they don't buy a certain amount of CDs, we don't have gas to get to the next stop.
Yeah.
So that was every night.
It's a hustle. Like, yo, got this, huh? You need this. Going outside in lines, handing out free posters.
Man.
To survive, you need hustle, right?
Like literally to survive. Not even like on some rapper cliche shit. Like literally, if we do not if we don't sell ourselves, if we don't, and at the times where we're opening, and we the first ones on the door opens, and there's only 5, 10 people there sometimes. We have to sell them, and then the people who come afterwards. There's the beauty about going on tour with Murs is that he has such diehard independent fans that there were some nights where I remember one night where dude came up. He said, "Look, I didn't catch your guys' show. I see you guys. Murs is very comfortable with you. I want to buy one of everything you got on your table."
Everything. That was in Boulder.
Boulder, man,
Boulder.
Memory like an elephant.
Yeah, that was in Boulder. Bought every fucking thing.
And then one dude pissed me off and then made me happy because he spilled beer all over our merch.
Boston.
And I was like, what the? I was like, really?
And he bought it.
That's all we got. And then he was like, oh, don't.
Gave him like $64.
Yeah, he was
for like $20 for shit.
Maybe that'll cover it. I was like, it was only 4 or 5 CDs. I'll take that. Thank you, sir. Thank you. No, but
they know.
They know.
Everyone in America, all these rappers, leave. I'm telling you, leave. It's scary though.
It'll make homes for that much smaller.
But you will realize, well, they don't love hip hop. Listen, I love Cali, but look, Cali, New York, all the big cities, we got it. We have it all. Yeah, go to a place where they don't have it, like every day.
Idaho.
Yeah, Missoula.
Salt Lake City.
Yeah, like crazy shit like that. Like it's ridiculous.
On that tour, is that where Pterodactyl Jones was born?
Pterodactyl Jones was born in a van that Noah and the rest of the dudes was hotboxing in, and I wasn't in the smoking booth. But when you're in the same van, you kind of buy a byproduct of being in a van is a hotboxing, getting high, secondhand high.
HOC.
HOC, right? I ain't even smoke. That was me. and I'm sitting in the corner and I'm irritated. I miss home. I want my pillow, and I'm crunched up, and I start getting high. And you know what? Just being around them being high, and I start messing around with David May, and I just start making these characters. I just start talking shit. Just start talking like I'm his illegitimate uncle.
And I egged it on.
He egged it on and kept telling me to make more characters. Oh, what is that one character you did? And the next thing we know, he coined the phrase Pterodactyl Jones. The character is like when say Will Smith goes to jail, and he gets in there and he's there by himself. And then there's one dude that comes, he's like, give me your sneakers. And then, he's like, man, I ain't giving you my sneakers. And then there's a big
give
dude
me your
next to him,
sneakers.
like, cockeye, like, give me your sneakers. That's Pterodactyl Jones.
That's that nigga.
So take that mentality of like pretty much bullying your way through that. We've been bullying our way through creativity. We've been bullying our way through music and doing what we want to do. We pretty much have just said, you know what, we're going to do what we want to do by our own rules. Nobody's going to kill that. Nobody's going to change that. And even with Murs, he allowed us to do us. He saw how we were, so he just allowed us to just be us. So
Wild than a mother.
It blew it up.
Wild than a motherfucker.
Common Ground, you just celebrated the 5-year anniversary this year.
5 year, motherfucker.
And then you're doing shows before that, like about 2 years before that, right?
Yeah.
So where do you want to take the Common Ground?
Everywhere. France, Africa, matter, overseas. That shit, if they got a venue, I'm there. Take what we do in the Inland Empire and take it to everyone else. Show them what we're about. Like what we say, it's favor for a favor. That's what we're about. We have common ground rules, like come up to the front with an open mind. If you like it, make some noise. If it's not your cup of tea, fake a phone call. Like we want you like give an open mind. So and it works. It's like I think over the years it's been building up pretty beautiful.
And then you got MCs to go up there, do open mics, right? And then they end up performing a few
and I
shows
ended
later.
up booking the open mic MCs I went from booking a homie Chris G, that's an MC now that can headline the show and bring heads. He's up there doing shit with Reverie and Fora and all that shit. So it's like he went from open mic to performing at the Common Ground. Now it's like shit, I paid him from a gig.
Shit, I got my first opportunity here was from the Common Ground. When I came from LA, was a beat showcase, the Kill That Noise beat showcase.
Yep.
So they gave an opportunity that was I'd never seen it before being out here. They give an opportunity for you to basically get on and show and prove. No gimmicks, no loose, like hidden clauses like, oh, you got to pay 70,000 tickets, all for $100 before you can get 10 minutes. None of that stuff, So that's what I love them both for creating that opportunity.
Can you tell me about where the album was about a year ago?
The album then was a sperm cell. It was not. It was nowhere near development. It probably didn't even. Okay, that was probably too graphic. Anyways, it wasn't developed. But over the year, like we went through a lot of stuff. We did the project, finished it.
Yeah, I heard you had a big mishap, right?
And the project crashed. And then this dude, he's a big perfectionist. You record, he's a perfectionist, so he'll do it until it's right. This dude come knock out every verse from that album in 6 hours.
6 hours, man.
6 hours, light work. And then I finish it out, and the project's pretty much done in 2 days of recording, re-recording.
Was it Perseverance? That's a Perseverance.
But we know that story. That don't scare us. A little bit of perseverance, a little bit of setbacks or pain don't necessarily stop what's going on with us. Sometimes it's slow it down and we recalibrate, rethink, but we always come back stronger. That's what we're all about. So at that time, probably didn't have any songs done. You know what I mean? Like I said, literally a lot of the songs were made back-to-back sessions because me and him have crazy schedules.
All right, one more thing before you go. Tell them the news. Where you gonna be? Where can they see you next in LA?
Oh shit, December 26th, you can see us with Murs at the House of Blues Anaheim. And you can see us December 27th at the Roxy with Murs.
Back-to-back dates.
Codcast.tv. Check it out.
Codcast.tv.
Codcast.tv.